So I'm making these videos right now because during the time period that I see these videos start popping up, my phone was being blocked from uploading any videos at that point in time. Even though I had already started mentioning Damian Perez and his father. Don't exactly remember his father's name because it was just Mr. Perez. But the bottom line is that, and how, it goes into like, Damien's handgun going missing. And then to think the contracts, it's like Damien went on to go become like a chief of police, this, that, blah, blah, blah. But then there was a whole bunch of little porn stars involved and fucking, everything else. Like I can mention some names and I don't want to. It's like, but at the same time, it's like I'm wondering how all this ties in. And then I remember this thing happening, and I'm saying that was in California. Holy shit. It's like, wow, so that really fucking happened. It's like, so my name should be on the indictments for the Flores, freaking the father and the son, Ruben Flores, and the son, Paul Flores. Now, looking at these two, I'm saying to myself, wow, like I seen the old, when this first went down, and I'm saying that's when my name should have been put on the indictments because Paul confessed right to my face. And I noticed that from when I seen the younger picture of Paul. Now, as far as freaking the older pictures of them now, this is 2021. I seen the beaten up truck in the background. Now, I seen both of these guys pull up to me in Long Island, Ronkonkoma, okay, driving that truck. And they were bragging to me about how they got the truck from there to there without nobody freaking noticing that the truck was gone. The beaten up, rusted out truck in the back looks kind of like an old, like beer running truck that was never repainted. Now, getting back to Kristin Smart. Kristin Smart. Now, there's a car in the driveway. This car that they had, that the police, I remember that this car was driven. This is crazy. This is fucking crazy because, in other words, they were trying to restore that car to make that car look like a restore, like in need of a restore. They were restoring the car not to make the car look good, but basically to make the car look like it still needed a restore. Okay, a lot of people back then, and this is even prior to all this happening, a lot of people had those cars. A lot of people. Their plan, the Flores and Flores, their plan, from what I remember hearing, right from them, was that they were going to switch out parts with the VIN numbers attached to those parts so that it could make it look like somebody else did a crime in that car. Now, Mr. Perez owned that car, but he had Mr. Grande, and me, when I was little, drive that car all the way. And that's why I'm saying it wasn't the first time I went around that fucking scene. He had us drive the fucking car, and I remember that fucking car ride. I remember because the man that I didn't even understand who it was like, "You're never gonna fuck my daughter." I was like, okay, I don't even know who your daughter is, man. It's like, just don't eat me, He's like, "I'm so sorry, Anthony." He's like, "I don't mean this." It's like fucking because of the whole black magic fucking crap that was attached from the fucking this gets deep, man. So the point being is that the car that was in the driveway that the police supposedly just fucking hauled off, that car was supposedly being fucking restored to fucking make it look like it needed a restore. Okay? So that they could set up somebody with inside the fucking FBI, CIA, or the DOJ. Which the Mr. Perez did not freaking get along with. Now, with that said, I did not understand what was being said to me then, and I made those reports. That's why I'm saying it's like those, I didn't understand what was attached to this situation and what wasn't attached to this situation. As far as the earring, now, if I'm wrong and if I'm lying, since they never described the earring, okay, what's next? I'm to describe the earring. The earring, from what I remember, was a pearl earring with some sort of like dangle, like it was like this. I think it was like that big. The earring was maybe like an inch or close to it. Had a pearl. That was found in the freaking Flores' house near a freaking table that looked like a dining room table, right? Okay? That basically, when you go into the house, you go down a hallway. Now, there was the house from, I'm pretty sure there was an entrance in the garage. But then there was also an entrance at what seemed like the front door. You make a left, and then you head right into like this open-ish area, which then opens up into a bigger area, okay? The earring that I found was near that table, that dining room table, on the floor. That earring was then, because at this time I didn't realize what the fuck happened, that earring was then given to the freaking woman, which I'm guessing at this point is Miss Flores. She put that earring on some sort of like knick-knack top. It's like the wall was like made of stone, a divider wall, and she put it on top of some sort of like knick-knack thing. It was like kind of almost like there could have been a fireplace right there in the conversations that were going down. As far as the body of Kristin Smart, Paul told me that freaking the bottom of Kristin Smart was up that fucking dirt road, down the end of that fucking block, where before you could make a right or a left, the body of Kristin Smart was down the fucking dirt road, basically like so many feet into the fucking woods. Now, I also heard that they fucking, when all this shit went down, they were able to fucking move that body to a different location. Yo, man, there's a lot of shit to this whole everything, because that's what I'm saying. It's like even the name Bundy come up in all of this, and I'm saying to myself, like Al Bundy, like the guy that actually played Al Bundy, like him. The lattice work. I remember going under the lattice work to smoke some weed in the fucking shady part of the fucking lattice work. Fucking opened up the door, went in there, smoked fucking weed with some people. Fucking remember taking a piss. I remember fucking taking a piss. They supposedly scrubbed out that area. Yo. Yep. What's really confusing is the little girl that I seen there. The little girl resembled a picture of what Miley posted fucking not so long back. The first time I met Miley on my front lawn. And that's the fucking weird thing. It's like when that little, this is what I'm saying, this involves ghosts. It's just like what I said in the fucking report when I fucking said I was just with this girl but they were like, this girl's been gone for a year. I'm like, dude, I was just with her like 20 minutes ago. What the fuck are you talking about? See, nobody wants to hear the ghost side of fucking things, man. You know, so it's like the little girl, so everybody fucking I'm thinking is in the house. The little girl goes to go in the house. I go to follow the little girl that looks like Miley did at that age into the fucking house. And all of a sudden, we get in the house. I'm looking for everybody. Freaking, I turn around 1 second, 2 seconds, not even 1 or 2 seconds. And all of a sudden, poof, kid's gone. The guy tells me that he murdered the little girl that looked like Miley. He's like, oh, you seen that? He's like, yeah. He's like, that's another one. And he's like, we're going to fuck your wife, too. Meaning, I'm thinking at this point, Ari. And I'm thinking the way that they were going to fuck Ari over was by trying to fuck her father over, which freaking her father was the one that drove that car to there with me in the fucking passenger seat. Wonderful, fucking wonderful. Just fucking wonderful. Wonderful. I didn't even understand what the fuck was going on. Paul confessed right there, basically in front of that freaking house, the side road. White, I don't know if that's White Street or the other fucking road is what. It doesn't matter. That's what I'm saying. It's like I also freaking seen that girl, what seemed like alive, but I was just basically hanging out with her ghost. This is where fucking shit gets fucking spooky, you know? It's like, doesn't fucking end. Yo, man. Wow. So that's what freaking that all is, and, what am I leaving out? They were trying to restore the car to fucking set up somebody in the fucking FBI, CIA, or the DOJ. They were planning to fuck over my family, which I'm not even sure who the fuck my family exactly is. But I do know that the fucking names that were brought up and the fucking people that were brought up, there was so many of them. Wow, man. And as far as that truck goes, I only seen that a few a few years back. Paul Flores and Ruben Flores pull up in this fucking rusty ass, looking like a fucking one of those old whiskey running trucks from back in fucking Prohibition fucking days. Fucking all beat up and rusted. They pull up and they tell me, I don't even know who these fucking people are when I'm looking at them, and they're telling me how, like, if I fuck them, they're gonna kill me, and blah, 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 and all this other shit, and fucking whatever, man. Whatever, man. There's a chance I know where that fucking thing is, where she is. But I'm also not fucking sitting there saying to my fucking self, because at this point, it's like, with all the fucking little inconsistencies, and and I'm saying, all I know is, it was a plan to fucking set up a whole lot of fucking people. Wow, man. Wow, man. And then 25 fucking something years later, 25 years later, this shit pops off right as I start mentioning Damian Perez's name. Right as I start to mention Damian Perez's name, all of a sudden this shit starts popping off. And then, because Mr. Perez wanted his son Damian Perez to be the devil. And that's another thing. It's the freaking handgun. And I was just telling somebody else, I'm saying to myself, you know something? It's funny because the only time that I ever heard of a police officer's handgun around me going missing was when I was accused of it, and they fucking searched my whole entire house, and that was before I even left 4th grade. Because I pointed out to my father, I said, you know, no offense, but the boy in the back, Damien, he's leaving his handgun on the seat. That was pointed out to me by Anthony Miller. And it wasn't one time, it was multiple times. And at the same time, I'm being told in school, if you find a weapon, you should tell somebody. And if you can, take it to the person that you're telling, right? So, either way, whether I took it to my father and said that a younger kid or a stupider kid could get their hands on this, my father, either way, of whether telling him or not, I brought it right to my father. I brought it up right to my father. Either way. That's it. Never stole this guy's gun, never. But then, all of a sudden, a couple years go down the line, I sign FBI, CIA, and DOJ contracts. And then a few years after that, at the end of almost high school, I end up getting a handgun because there's people supposedly trying to kill me, and the people that gave me that gun knew about the fucking contracts because they brought it right up to me. I mean, they were fucking military-involved contracts, too. And they also did involve the fucking police, too. So while Anthony's life is getting fucking completely shit-roaded down the fucking course of fucking shit road, meanwhile, the kid sees ghosts and talks to ghosts to fucking help solve fucking crimes, which he never is getting paid for. Fuck yous. Fuck yous, man. Fuck yous. And then, wow. Wow. Yeah. Try putting that in the fucking... Yeah, well, you see, the kid said he seen a ghost, and then the ghost said this and that, and blah, 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 and fucking, this... But then there's the people that actually said shit, so it's like, well, do we believe the ghost, or do we believe the people, even though the con fucking this and that, and then this, he's saying this about this, and they said this to him, and then there's, on top of that, there's the fact that he's saying ghost, and they're telling him the same shit, and they're telling him extra shit. Another place that I was denied using the bathroom, I had to fucking piss outside like a fucking dog. Wow, man. Wow, man. Wow, man. Wow, man. Wow, man. Now that I know what fucking... So if it wasn't Ari's dad... Because I didn't actually know the fucking guy's name. I'm just saying that the bottom line is it sure the hell looked like Ari's dad. When I had to drive all the way out there with somebody I basically didn't know in order to sell a fucking car. Freaking, it's not like it's just he didn't even want to talk to me. But at the same time, he wasn't being like, it was like 1 minute he was nice, 1 minute he wasn't nice. And I was just like, okay, can we just listen to the radio? That's a good idea. Let's listen to the radio. All right, so we listen to the radio the whole fucking way there. Nothing fucking said. It's like, other than you never go. It's just weird. It's just, and he's like, I don't mean that, Anthony. He's just like, shut up. Just shut up. Just don't talk. I was like, all right, fine. Yeah. Always to either set up her or set up me. She's in the limelight. I'm not. Everybody fucking... And if this is what they call fucking witness protection, it's bullshit. Because I'm living in a fucking house, literally, that I may or may not have... That doesn't matter. This is so crazy. That not only did they try to fucking... It doesn't matter. It's the same fucking... It's in the... This is the fucking vicinity of where the fuck I was kidnapped when I was fucking 4 years old. Plus, around 17 years old, they tried to fucking murder me at the same fucking somewhat fucking close scenario. Oh my God. Wow. White people. Well, if it's not the fucking... If it's not the white cops, it's the black gangsters. If it's not the black gangsters, it's the fucking... The Cuban drug cartel. Fuck. Where's my money? Where the fuck's my money? Where the fuck's my goddamn money? Where's my money? This is not money! I want money. I want money. I want fucking... And then I'm coming to fucking kill every goddamn last one of you motherfuckers. Yo, this is not even a joke. This is not a joke. If this is... Wow, man. I'm gonna fucking... Wow. I'm hanging on. Because... And then it's like, oh, well, And then with everything else that just happened fucking over the course of like a year-ish plus... Wow, man. Bottom line is I didn't even fucking... It's like when I got that gun years, they probably were thinking I would forget about the fact that I was... Because I did. I completely forgot that fucking, Because I was accused, my house was searched, I was in 3rd fucking grade, bro. 4th grade. Holy shit. I can only imagine what the fucking, what paperwork says behind my back. I can only imagine what the fucking paperwork all says behind my fucking back. I really could. Well, you see, as Anthony was lurking around, and he was all by himself, and fuck yous. As he was flawless victorying, as he was seemingly swerving around, murdering everybody in all of North America, everything is Anthony's fault. It's crazy. It's fucking crazy. It's fucking crazy. It's fucking crazy. It's fucking crazy. It's like well, we have to talk to you. Do you have any kids? I'm like, no, not that I know of. Why? What's up? He's like, well, are you sure you don't have no kids? I'm like, Yeah, pretty sure. It's like, well, we're finding your dead babies all over the fucking Indian reservations, on the edges of Indian reservations all across North America. It's like, what? It's like, what happened? Hold on a second. Wait, what? Seriously? Are you guys being serious? Like, we're being very serious. It's like, what the fuck do you say to that? What the fuck? What the fuck do you say to that? What the fuck do you say to that? Wow, man. I seen James Diaz at Damian Perez's house. I seen Alfredo Flores at fucking James Diaz, at Damian Perez's house. I seen fucking Bernard at Damian Perez's house. My friend's house burns down 5 years, 4 days after she moves out. My friend's house burns down. The same house that 5 years prior or so, I was given a fucking optional order to murder her daughter and as many of the people in that freaking group as I possibly could in the house, being given basic specific instructions on drugging them and then fucking burning the house down. Are you kidding me? Wow. Then Bernard sends the police to come talk to me about it. The police come to talk to me about it. I tell them this, and this, and no, I had no fucking... But somebody that did say something to me about this fucking thing was Bernard. And they go, you know, that's funny, because the person who sent us to come talk to you was named Bernard. And Bernard was fucking at Damian Perez's house multiple fucking times. This is called fucking fuck you. You went so far beyond overkill, right? I mean, it's okay. Let's explain something, right? The horse was dead. So then you went over and you started kicking the dead horse, right? Because he's a fucking, born with the marks. The horse was born with the marks of Jesus Christ. And, God forbid he's a necromancer on top of that, where he could come back from the fucking dead. So then you went and you fucking kicked the dead horse, right? Because you wanted the fucking, and then the fucking horse disappeared because the body fucking rotted. And you started still kicking the fucking same area that the fucking dead horse was in. I mean, this is like beyond that. Holy shit. It's like, well, even though he was not mobile, and even though, this, it's like he was still getting around somehow, and he was managing to murk everybody. Holy shit, bro. Holy shit. I mean, it's like fucking, wow, bro. It's like, it's like, wow. Wow, I can't. I just fucking can't at this point. It's just, I'm just... That was also around the same fucking time. That Kristin Smart thing was also around the same time that I was basically brought to that fucking compound that seems like Ari is now fucking kidnapped at with fucking Dalton. Because the Gomez's knew the Perez's. Some of those pictures, I remember when I was there watching... Dude, there's so much complicated shit that's fucking not even fucking photo editing and fucking a whole bunch of other shit, bro. Wow, man. That's what I'm saying. It's like, something, it's like, I just hope she's alright, and I hope that the people that fucking didn't deserve the shit that they've been fucking... I don't care how fucking rich some of these people look, like, the shit that fucking... Nah, bullshit. Bullshit. So much of this shit sounds fucking false up until fucking... like, it doesn't matter what the fucking other people... It's the shit that fucking went down when I was like fucking 5, where I literally watched the man, and I like another fucking, and I'm saying to myself, holy shit, this guy's got fucking, this, wow, man. When I turned that man into fucking one of the richest people in his family by $1, that's it, fucking power, control, everything went over to him, and fucking I thought this is the only thing I regret at this point in my life, is that fucking, that, right there. Because right after that, he fucking made a decree to fucking have his family killed if anybody opened their mouth up to explain to the fucking 4 or 5, whatever year old kid, Anthony, what the fuck just happened. And ever since then, my fucking life has been, and other people's lives, has been such fucking turned into a fucking nightmare's mesh of bullshit and drama and fucking crap because nobody wants to write the reports when the fucking things happen. How many times I went to the fucking police when certain things were going down. Wow, man. Wow, man. They wouldn't give me a lie detector test. They wouldn't write a statement. They wouldn't fucking waste the fucking bullshit. 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 26 minutes. Bullshit. With everything that was going on around my life, it's like, wow. So basically, this kid never ever fucking tried to ever contact the fucking law enforcement whatsoever. Just like the fucking foot bone that was on my front porch, brought to me by a fucking squirrel. Wow. Wow. And then 25 years go, and then evidence gets tampered with, or evidence goes missing, or this happens, or that happens. Just like when I called up the freaking lawyer's office and was like, well, what happened to the freaking handgun? It was like, I never got any fucking real answer on that. I never got no fucking paperwork saying that the fucking thing was destroyed. But what I do have in my brain is that they were not going to try to set me up with my gun one time. They were going to try to set me up with the gun the second time. Which I'm thinking, it wasn't even my fucking gun, even though it was my fucking, supposedly it was being given to me as my gun. Given to me as my gun. Slight payment fucking attached. Yet because of those contracts I signed. But I'm thinking it was Damian Perez's gun. The one that went missing when I was in freaking elementary school. Bullshit, man. Bullshit, man. Bullshit, man. Holy fucking shit, man. Holy shit. When these people are out to fucking, and the cops and everybody that are getting fucking paid for fucking, and they, oh, that's, it's fine to get little fucking, to get little nick chump change. Yeah, I mean, it's okay that, you know, the whole fucking planet's being led into a fucking, a completely fucked up lockdown scenario. Holy shit, man. Damien was pissed off when I threw those rocks that turned out to be gemstones into his father's swimming pool. Damien Perez was mad and upset that his mother went missing. I mean, then of course, another lady comes into the picture, kind of resembling. But he was upset with me because he told me straight to my face. He's like, I'm upset with you because my mom's gone. And you don't understand this, but it's because of what you did with the rocks. And all that shit was talked about all that time ago. It's fucked up. And that's something I'm sorry about. And at the same time, it's like, I was 5. And he understood that then. I don't know what he understands now, because all this shit is crazy, man. I know that they were trying to set up the fucking Kardashians too. And they're related to the fucking Perez's. Yo, man. This is crazy. This is fucking, everybody, dude, wow. Wow, man. Wow, man. Yo, man. And it's not, wow, man. Yo, man. Yo, wow.